YouTube, it's your boy. Can you say something? I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you always watch the full video.
What is up, So Real Gang? How are we doing today? For those of you that don't know, yesterday Crystal finally dropped her video where she addressed Noonie and the FOE situation, and she also addressed Amar's girlfriend Miah and her best friend India about sneaking with Jazz while she was dealing with her. Since Crystal dropped her video, even Tony took to Twitter and stated, "Y'all don't want me to tell my side of the story because I tells it all, baby." She also stated, "I ignore everything. LOL. Drama, rumors, niggas, bitches, shade, everything." Alright, I'm gonna get off Twitter before I say some off the wall ish. We can crash out, talk about it, or fall out. I don't care. Either way, you're gonna respect me.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Tony. They had already had their conversation about the little tension that was between Tony and Jazz. Jazz basically felt like Tony was gonna take my side, whether I was right or wrong, and she ain't fuck with that. So there was, at a certain point of time, there was conversations about Tony being made behind both of our backs. I didn't know any of this was going on. We get to know Matt. I assume that the tension between Tony and Jazz is over with. Okay? No. Obviously, something was said between... I was told that Jazz must have said something like, "Why did she bring them with her?" And I didn't hear that. So even Tony and Shai was like, "Don't say nothing, like, let her say something to you first." So I'm like, okay. We come in, I just immediately go into it, like, why did I hear blase, blase, A, B, and C? And she's like, what? So I end up calling them on the phone. So now, me and Jazz going back and forth with them, and they telling me what I'm hearing, and I'm telling her that they not lying on her, and she telling me that they lying on her. So it's just a whole bunch of shit. So Jazz ends up saying out of the blue, like, you know what, I don't fuck with none of those. That's when everything went left. Keep in mind, everybody's drunk, everybody's underneath the influence, whatever the case may be. I felt like Jazz was talking to Tony and Shai, and them felt like Jazz was directing that to everybody as a whole. That's when shit went left. Tony got up and was like, "Bitch, who are you talking about?" And keep in mind, Jazz is drunk. Jazz is at home in her comfort of her own house. She said, "You." One thing led to another. Somebody said some shit. I'm not sure if it was Tony. I'm not sure if it was Shia. I'm not sure if it was Ari. Somebody said something.
Crystal, India, and Miah all were going back and forth on Twitter. India stated, "Y'all talking about back door when I never been through a mother effing front door. Make it make sense." Crystal stated, "How did she know that India put a tracker on her ex-boyfriend's car if she and the young lady never spoke before?"
Putting trackers on people's car, bruh? People, if y'all gotta go that far, you gotta go buy a tracker. Like you're the police. Put it on somebody's car and watch the tracker. Break up. It's over. What if I gotta track where you're going? Yeah, that's doing too much.
India did state that she got that information from Miah and not her, which she didn't mind Miah telling her because Miah was helping her out in a sense. A lot of people were saying India was only talking to Jazz for clout. India stated, "LOL, I don't care for media or views. Don't do drama, never in anything. Haven't spoke on anything, but let me say this. I was never a friend and not even an associate to nobody. Far from friendly, so cut the shit. Kill the fake narrative and take it up with the main factor." She basically saying, take that issue up with Jazz and not me. India stated that she was never on the phone with any stranger talking about her man. She said, kill that narrative, and she doesn't care who fucks with her or not. Miah continued to defend her best friend. It seems like Miah didn't tell India not to talk to Jazz because she wanted her to talk to Jazz. She knew what Jazz...
It's still... Alright, look. And if this is Maya's friend, Miah was... India was being, I guess, cordial with Crystal, and then she somehow ended up talking to Jazz, supposedly. That does... It looks bad, because hey, you became an associate by you having conversation, by you being in their presence. Now, we are on the outside looking in. It depends on what was going on while y'all was all together. If y'all was all hanging out, y'all was all laughing, all chilling. Yeah, bro. Like I would be completely heated if my friends, my homie end up talking to my girl. Like what? Like hold on, bro. Like I didn't talk to you. I didn't chill with you. Like you done been in my presence. Whether we talk on the phone every single day, whether we go hang out and chill, we had that moment still counts, bro. Like does it mean that you owe some loyalty? It's iffy on that one. It's iffy on that. But you can't blame somebody for feeling some type of way about somebody that was in their face, whether it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or an hour. Bro, you see me. You see me, dog. That's like Prime. That's like with Prime, Michi, and Corey. If Prime would have been the one to start talking to Carmi, that'd like, come on, bro. Like you been in this man's house, you been around it together, like it looks kind of bad. But for it to be Michi, hey, Michi don't know you, bro.
As was capable of doing for India because she was doing it for Crystal and Amar was doing it for her. When she was going on those trips with Amar, she would have rathered India be there. So that is why it seemed like she had no problem when they started talking. She also stated that Jazz is the problem and not them. India stated, niggas come and go. Leave me out ya ish. In the midst of all of that, someone leaked DMs between them and India, where India stated, Jazz do everything for me. Now eat that up, ho. They asked her about the Christmas gifts, and she stated that Jazz had actually bought all of the Christmas gift that she had posted to her Instagram. She also stated that Jazz pays everything, nail appointments, and sends me money to take off work. She pays every bill she needs to. Mind yours. Let's get into it. Jazz did enter the chat and stated, it's not my job to be likable. It's my job to be myself. The right people will gravitate. Jazz stated that she will be dropping 2 videos tomorrow. She was moving things into the cribski. It seems like she had a lot to say about what's been going on all day between India and Crystal and Miah. She stated, I find new ish to laugh at every day. She followed up with, I promise I don't gotta fuck with nobody. I'm good. If you're not her day one, she doesn't owe you anything. She stated, hey, y'all know I've been nice enough, right? Someone commented and stated, nah, tell your side, cause I don't like how they're making you seem thirsty. It takes 2 to tango. Everybody needs to take accountability and not point the finger at you. Jazz stated, say less. Tomorrow, y'all get a video. Whole truth, nothing less. Jazz then stated, I hate a hoe who act like she got some shit going on. Ho, you broke. She then followed up with a tweet that said, and nah, I ain't talking about Crystal. We good in my book. She cleared that up real quick. I'm glad because I'm like, who the broke bitch? Like, who you talking about? Someone commented under the post Jazz stated, where you know I've been being nice. Someone stated, I know you're not talking about Tay. Jazz said, no, not nothing with Tay. Please don't involve that sweet girl. Yeah, I'm glad Jazz is picking up for Tay and not involving her with this hot mess. Now let's get into it. Crystal dropped a video where she stated,
it's like again, y'all know, like, we on the outside looking in. We never know what's really going on with these people because we don't know them personally. What it's like, bro, like, if Crystal, like, you're the ex, like, you gotta move on. Like, you, like, I can see if you was like a 1. If you was like a 1, it's like, all right, you gotta, hey, whoever you had, whoever got you, you gotta make sure you hold on forever. But you're not. You got at least an 8, a hot 9, bro. If you don't move on, it's like for the person that maybe wanted to talk to you, seeing that you're still stuck on your ex, or making it look like that you're still stuck on your ex, makes a person like, nah, I'm cool. Why would I even waste my time? Like, especially at this day and age, like, I can see we was all 17, all 18. Yeah, you still got a whole life to live, and you can play around as much as you want to. We're all grown. We have no time to be wasting and be doing a bunch of drama for no reason. Move on. Yes, it's gonna hurt. Yes. If they, especially if it seemed like they was talking to somebody the whole time that you was, that y'all had y'all little situation going, yes, you're gonna feel some type of way. But you still gotta move on. Nothing we could do about it but move on.
Her and Jazz were going through a lot of issues, and she stated the night of the altercation with Noonie and Tony and them, she said Jazz was not in the wrong because she felt threatened in her own home. She didn't have much to say about Jay Long. She did state that Jay Long did pull his gun out while they were in the car. That's where I was confused at, because how did they get to the car? How did they leave the house? When did they leave the house? What happened during, before, and after? You know what I mean? Because why is he pointing the gun at y'all while y'all in the car? But Noonie is stating he pointed the gun in her face. So I can't wait for Tony and Jazz to come and tell their side of the story, just so we can piece all of this together and just be done with it once and for all. I am glad that Jazz is gonna make a video, because it's been a lot going on as far as cheating rumors and different type of allegations. Now, a lot of people always say whatever happens in the dark always comes to the light. And it does, because this situation happened almost a year ago. Jazz and Crystal has broken up almost a year ago at this point, and it's not until now we're really hearing what took place in the relationship and what happened leading up to the breakup. I don't believe the breakup was caused by
because it's like once you broke up for so long, it's like, bro, like, it don't even matter. Like, it's like, all right, when you're, when you're still dealing with somebody, you still, you want to be respectful. So therefore, and you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings. So therefore, even if if Jazz did cheat, and in the midst of the time that they have been broken up, yeah, you're not gonna admit to nothing, because you still, that person's feelings might still get hurt. You still gonna have to hear their mouth, because they gonna come back like, what was this? How did you do this? But a year after the fact, I can admit to anything now. Like, yes, like, your feelings might get involved. You might feel some type of way, but it's not gonna be as much as if I would admit to something a month after we broke up. Then it's like, hold on. I'm done. I'm coming right back. Hold on, what you talking about? What, a year after the fact? Yeah, all right. And Jazz already admitted that she did not cheat. She just kept getting caught dealing with somebody, like the same person, over and over every time they broke up.
India or another woman. I know the relationship had a lot of trials and tribulations, like any other relationship. With the rate of how everything was going, the relationship was bound to end. They weren't doing anything but drinking and turning up most of the times. A lot of time when couples are doing that, it's not because they're having fun. It's because they're hiding from reality, I believe. Sometimes people do know how to enjoy.
True that. And plus, you got to think about it. Even though Jazz and Tate they've been broken for a long time. When it comes to a long relationship, you don't get over that person in a year, especially if you was really in love. Now, if you was just heavily liking them, all right. But if you was in love with the person, you don't get over that person within a year. Trust me. I've been there, Sally. And then for Crystal, I think she was fresh out of her relationship with Polo G. So it was like y'all was both each other rebound. And according to Jazz, Crystal was like the side chick who just happened to get taken serious
themselves. But I personally don't think a couple.
My bad. Sneaky link. My bad.
That is really enjoying each other's time, that all they're doing is partying and going out, even though they do that for work. A lot of couples like to travel and spend intimate quality time with each other and not include everyone else in the relationship. Both Crystal and Jazz was just getting out of a rough relationship with her baby father and with her longtime girlfriend Tay. So I don't think neither one of them were ready for anything serious. But like they said, it started off as sneaky link and it got deeper than that. And now we are where we are today. I say that to say, guys, take it easy. Sometimes the vibe can be vibing, and sometimes we rush into things where we overlook so many different red flags and so many different things that we wouldn't deal with if we had our head on straight. Comment down below and let me know, how do you guys feel about all of this?
She's speaking facts though, cause like you gotta think about it, like especially when you're fresh out of a relationship, you just want something and somebody to take your mind off of what you just got through dealing with. You want something and somebody to take your mind off the hurt, the pain, the whatever that you're feeling. You want something to take your mind off of that. And then we all know, especially when something is new, you for sure overlook a lot of things. Especially then you got them. Now you got the two things all at once. You're fresh out of a relationship, and this is something new. You just got to dealing with all the drama, hurt, pain, whatever, and you dealing with something new. Or something we already know when it comes to something new or somebody new. It's like low-key, it's like a front, bro. Like you put on your best person ever. You doing things that you doing a bunch of stuff, and then after 6 months, then you get the real person. Then you get the real, but like, are you really chill? Like, you might be in the beginning, you might be this old super outgoing person, but you know that you really laid back and chill. Then after 6 months, then it's like, man, I just want to chill. But it's like you already been doing all the other stuff, bro. So like now you get to see somebody's pure intention, somebody their real character, their real colors. But sometimes, bro, like, man, when it's kind of something new and you fresh out of a relationship, that's a bad mixture. That's a for sure a bad mixture. Something, but for sure it's not gonna last forever. It's best if you're gonna, especially when you're fresh out of a relationship, go chill, go relax, go hang out with your friends before you start hanging out with a new potential significant other, because they why you blinded, bro. Catch you next one.